God. This thing keeps falling! Snapchat Premium? Premium? Premium Snapchat? You know, you, H, and Oprah G have brought up more premium Snapchat stuff than I ever have. Girls, man. And reindeer. Indeed it is, Netters. Indeed it is. It keeps happening. I gotta get fixed. I wanted to end the night with me beating Pikachu. And Snorlax. I will murder Snorlax. You never knew it was a thing? Well, why did children even know about booby streamers, in all fairness? I was really surprised. I don't know why it works, though. I don't get why it works when, like, Pornhub is a thing. And, like, cam girls is a thing. Like, I don't... Anyway, what do I know? About the young male psyche. Because they reply to the Thirsty Boys? Is that what it is? It's like they noticed me, senpai kind of thing. True questionable thing. Happy's got a point. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of sad. Where's the male role models in life to teach them differently? That's not... First of all, that's not how you do that. And anyway, I don't know. I think there's lack of male role models. Okay. Ooh, the bedroom. Lack of any good role models? No, questionable thing. I'm talking about in life in general. Like the family unit. Like a boy isn't gonna be like tricked like that. Okay, if he's got a dad figure. It's just, trust me, I've seen it. And anybody who's had like a good strong dad figure will know what I'm talking about. And Fez is right. There are good people on Twitch. They're over the top, but Happy, you're right about that. It does depend on the dad. But if you've got a great dad, which I do, then that's not the case. I'm very fortunate in that regard. Because like I know a lot of friends of mine, a handful of them who have moved away, did not have a good father figure. And it makes a huge difference. Fez, this is true. And the percentage of that keeps getting lower and lower of people who have an actual dad. It's weird. This got really, like, real, the stream all of a sudden. I don't like it. But, yeah. Because there's also, like, a massive... Okay, I am actually stuck. There's a massive difference between, like... like a guy being a douche and like an actual like proper person. True, Netters. Like, biggest thing that I hate, that I always got made fun of, was, when I was younger, I was really into knights. At, like, probably at, like, 8 or 10. So I got really into, like, chivalry and all that. It didn't turn out too well. Aw, Fez! I'm sorry to hear that. That happens, though. Unfortunately. It's really unfortunate that we don't get to pick that kind of stuff. You kind of... It's the IRL lottery, basically. I got you, Fez. Yeah. I hear you. I'm sure it's alright now, but it doesn't make it suck any less. You're definitely a stronger person because of it. Typically, people really are. There's also something weird about, like pressures and tragedies that make people really strong. You know, everyone nowadays wants to kind of, you know, put like a bubble around everything and kind of cushion it. But we tend to do really well when we're like kind of in a really bad place. Most, I should say. It's funny how that works. Where am I going? I do want to open this door. Wait, what? I had my shield up. That's why I like a lot of sayings like in the movie Whiplash, questionable thing. And I like things like suffering is the fire in the forge of greatness, and it's weird. That's from the Bible, Fez. Life never burdens you with more than you can carry. That's a quote from the Bible. Yeah. Look at me. Trust me, I would know. No, I just happen to know that off the top of my head. Yeah, indeed, Fez. A lot of people forget that. A lot of people focus on, okay, well, this will be interesting, but a lot of people focus on a lot of things in the Bible, and they just think, oh, well, this is just a bunch of hogwash. But what it does, and now this is going to be weird. I think I've made this comparison before. This is really weird that I'm dressed like this and saying this, but basically, a really interesting way to take a lot of like the tales in the Bible, from my perspective. Now, this varies, and everyone has their own belief, and that's everyone else's business. Absolutely. But it would fall in the same ways as fairy tales, in that fairy tales teach really, really valuable lessons that are really, really memorable because there are these nuggets of truth. An example of this would be like Hansel and Gretel. And I know this is going to be like a big jump, but Hansel and Gretel, kids get lost in the woods, they make breadcrumbs, the whole 9 yards. Basically, the summary, if you wanted to really simplify it, is back in the times when, you know, people lived in a village, you really didn't want to go out in the woods. There were bears, there were wolves, you'd get lost, you'd starve, you'd freeze to death. It was a tale to scare the kids, but to save them from the actual dangers of the woods. Because you can't explain to a kid, like, listen, there's a big bad bear. But if you tell a really memorable fairy tale, it sticks in their head. And like, oh, no, there's an evil witch there. That kind of logic can also be applied with a lot of tales. Welcome, Nito, by the way. How's your day? And good morning. And that the Bible does that. Not to be preachy, but there's like bearing one's burden, so that, because if you, what's an example of this is that, how can I do this without seeming, this is weird, but anyway, a metaphor, a good metaphor for bearing a sin or bearing a burden and not spreading it to make others worse is like when Jesus was carrying the Bible, or not the Bible, but the cross. He was bearing the burden. No, I agree, Netters. But see, here's the thing that no one's like thinking about. Okay, all the like really horrendous shit in the Testament had a purpose that was for survival that's just not needed anymore. It's kind of, think of it like the appendix in the human body is a great way to think about it. You gotta understand, is a lot of the things that they had back there, they had no idea about bacteria. They had no idea about certain types of diseases, anything of that regard. They had no medicine, nothing. So like, you gotta understand is that there were things that were going on that it was horrendous, but it stopped certain things from happening. And there's all kinds of examples of like that. Even we just don't need those things anymore. Just like we have a monkey brain and we do like certain tribal things, and you have to kind of be aware of like, okay, this is my bias because I'm just wired that way. So, yeah. Also, Nito, you said everyone knows you can hack your way through parries, but your hacks.exe have shield bash key. What? What? I'm not hacking my parries, damn it. Jesus. Don't lie. It's a sin. But yeah. So Fez, that's like a good way to look at it. They're like there's little tidbits in there that are really good. Like a great example of one that I personally liked. I remember I was little because I was taught Bible stories when I was little, obviously. It's a typical American thing a few years back. Anyway, but David and Goliath is something that's really nice. Just because it's like the little guy going to get someone big. And that's always been my motto. Conquering the unconquerable. I'm not dealing with that demon right now. It's not happening. Okay, we need to go open up the doors. We need to go open up... Oh, wait, do I have to do this? I'm not ready for this. Do I know how to shield bash? No. I have no idea. Although he just did a shield bash of some kind. I know, but I don't have the health right now to deal with this. Exactly, Fez. And a lot of people look at it nowadays that way. Again, you have to understand is that when they were making the Bible, like the things that we take for granted today, there was nothing. Like people have no idea what it was like to step in their shoes of like back then, and how. And I can imagine, but I can't, even me imagining isn't good enough. And basically, those tales were like ways of them saying exactly what you just said, but in a fairy tale-esque way, so that people got that same concept, but it wasn't explained that way. If that makes any sense. Anyway, all that stuff is interesting to me. Of course, nowadays, you gotta be careful talking about any of this stuff, because... Anywho. Alright, so how do I trigger that invasion? That's okay, questionable thing. Questionable thing. Fear is the portal to success. It's an easy way to state that. If you're feeling fear and excitement at the same time, you're going in the right direction. No matter what. Nice and simple. Against an enemy, press forward and then right bumper at the same time. How do I do this invasion? I need to go heal. These guys are annoying me. Can I go open the door? Crap. I want to get the Firekeeper up. How do I do that? I forget. Okay. I actually have to focus on the game for a moment. Questionable thing, thank you for the host. That's, oh, I saw that questionable thing. I voted. I voted for getting over it. Good luck. Thank you, Robo. Wait, is he stuck? He's stuck! Or he was. Whoa. I have no healing. I can't do that invasion. Can I go back to the bonfire without messing anything up? Is mainly what I'm asking. Because I don't want to make sure that I don't. I can do it anytime? Okay. You are just annoying. You're not even hard, you're just annoying. Just die. Accept it. Accept. Kneel. Alright. Let's open the door. Which dark shrine do I want to go to? No, I can't open up that door. Oh, wait, no, I have to use the crank. Don't I? Ah. Do we want that bonfire? I mean, I can't assassin an invasion. I can heal. What? He's gonna be difficult to fight. I'm gonna have to... Fighting all three of them is gonna be really difficult. Let's get myself leveled and go take care of them, and then we'll kill Pikachu and Snorlax. I'm gonna have to take the time and kill those knights. Or the guards. Because otherwise they'll stab me in the back. I played through 3, right? Dark Souls 3? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I feel like going to this bonfire is actually kind of a mistake. I played through... This is my second time playing... Oh, I'm going up, not down. Dang it. I've played through this one before. This fight coming up is difficult? Yes. But there has times where I remember being able to run away a little bit. I just remember it being annoying because there's 3 of them. Which is frustrating. Fighting one boss is one thing, but when there's multiple, it makes things a bit more difficult. But I'm sure most people know that. Okay, just more health? Yeah. Oh. Am I human still? Am. I could have gone for the lady bonfire? Yeah, you're right about that, actually. Sunken Crown DLC is incredible. We're talking about Dark Souls 2, correct? Is that that's the, with the fume knight and all that, right? Because I played all through Dark Souls 2, and the DLC in Dark Souls 2 I love. I thought it was better than the whole game. And Dark Souls 3 DLC was really good. There were 2 bosses in the Dark Souls 3 DLC that they got to me. Grave robbers? What? Okay. Don't look at chat. Alright, how do I do this? It's not letting me use it. The dragon one. You have to be more specific. Are you talking about the Nameless King? Yes. No, Nito, I'm distracted right now. Hold on. You have to bear with me. I've only played through them once. No! Okay, run. Whoa! Alright. Wolfring, I love you, but... I've now been invaded. Fan-frickin-tastic. I have no idea where I've been invaded from. It's because I'm human. Oh! Another crab. Okay. Bow. Okay. Wait, did someone I know just invade? Is that what just happened? Oh, there's the fire sword! Oh, you got me? What the hell is that? What? Wait, what the hell is happening? What? The hell is this? Lag is palpable. I can't. Okay. This is PvP? I have no interest in this. What are you proving? Really? Yeah, I'm gonna die to one of the mobs. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, you didn't even kill me. I walked into the mobs, you dumbass. Just look at the souls for it? What souls? You mean the humanity? Okay. Multiple times where I get stabbed in the back when they're not behind me. I hate that. Gotcha, netters. I hate that. It's not what I'm here for. I did like that sword, though. Alright, where are my souls? Thank you. You just attacked me through the ground? I was just attacked through the ground. I feel vandalized. I can parry a Black Knight like this. If there was no lag and I could play against the PvP, I know for a fact I could parry a lot. Okay, I guess we're fighting Pikachu then. Also, did Robo end up beating them? Robo, have you beaten them yet? Did you end up getting it or not? Yes, he did. I missed that. He did. That's freaking awesome. First try after his upgrade? Nice! For Robo. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Fine.